Hi, and welcome to another video of the listening practice series on my channel in English with Lisa. The short stories in these videos are all created and narrated by me. It's my voice you hear, not that of an AI, artificial intelligence program. This listening series is entirely in English, and it's separated in playlists of different levels, from A1 all the way up to C1 and C2. So, let's get started. Grab a notebook for any new vocabulary, get comfortable, and enjoy today's story.
Welcome to today's short story, The Last Phoenix Feather. Chapter 1, The Theft. Mira lives in the small village of Oakvale. She is not rich. In fact, she is very poor. Every day she walks through the marketplace looking for food or coins. Sometimes she takes things that do not belong to her. The villagers know her as the Shadow because she moves quickly and quietly. Today, Mira is hungry. She has not eaten since yesterday morning. As she walks through the marketplace, she notices a strange man. He wears a long red cloak and carries a beautiful wooden box. The box has golden symbols that shine in the sunlight. That box must contain something valuable, Mira thinks to herself. Perhaps jewels or gold coins. The man stops at a fruit stand. While he talks to the merchant, he puts the box down. This is Mira's chance. She moves quietly behind him and reaches for the box. Her fingers touch the smooth wood. In one quick movement, she grabs the box and runs away. "Stop, thief!" the man shouts, but Mira is already far away. She runs through narrow streets and dark alleys until she is sure no one follows her. In a quiet corner behind the old bakery, Mira sits down and opens the box. Inside, she finds something unexpected, a single feather. It is unlike any feather she has ever seen. It glows with red, orange, and gold colors, like a small flame. What is this? She wonders. It is beautiful, but is it valuable? As she touches the feather, a strange warmth spreads through her fingers. The feather seems to glow brighter. Mira smiles. Perhaps this unusual feather will bring her good fortune. She decides to keep it. That night, Mira sleeps in an abandoned barn on the edge of the village. She places the feather under her pillow. In her dreams, she sees a magnificent bird with fiery wings. The bird looks directly at her with wise, ancient eyes. "Return what you have taken," the bird says in her dream. "The feather is not yours to keep." Mira wakes up suddenly. Her heart beats fast, and her body feels unusually hot. She looks at her hands and gasps in shock. Strange red marks have appeared on her skin. They look like small flames. The marks do not hurt, but they glow faintly in the darkness. "What is happening to me?" she whispers. She picks up the feather from under her pillow. It pulses with light, almost like a heartbeat. Mira is scared now. She tries to put the feather back in the box, but when she lets go, the marks on her skin burn painfully. She quickly picks up the feather again, and the pain stops. Dawn is breaking. Mira decides to find the man in the red cloak. She must return the feather and ask him to remove these strange marks. But when she steps outside the barn, she does not recognize anything around her. The village of Oakvale has disappeared. In its place is an ancient forest with trees taller than any she has ever seen. Where am I? Mira asks aloud, her voice trembling with fear. Chapter 1 Comprehension Questions. Number 1. Why does Mira steal the wooden box? A. She wants to sell it for a high price. B. She thinks it contains something valuable like jewels or gold. C. She knows it contains a magical feather. The correct answer is B. She thinks it contains something valuable like jewels or gold. Number 2. What happens when Mira touches the feather for the first time? A. It burns her fingers. B. A strange warmth spreads through her fingers. C. It turns into ash. The correct answer is B. A strange warmth spreads through her fingers. Number 3. What appears on Mira's skin after she sleeps with the feather under her pillow? A. Blue scales. B. Strange red marks that look like small flames. C. Phoenix feather patterns. The correct answer is B. Strange red marks that look like small flames. Chapter 2. The Journey Begins. Mira has never been so confused. Yesterday she stole a feather. Today she is in a strange forest. The marks on her skin continue to glow. She holds the feather tightly, afraid to let it go. "Hello?" she calls out. "Is anyone here?" Only the sound of birds answer her. Mira starts walking. She doesn't know where to go, but she cannot stay in one place. After walking for an hour, she reaches a small stream. As she kneels to drink, she sees her reflection in the water. The marks have spread up her arms to her shoulders. Panic rises in her chest. "I need help," she thinks. Just then, Mira hears a voice. "The phoenix feather has chosen you." Mira turns quickly. An old woman stands behind her. She wears simple brown clothes and carries a wooden staff. Her white hair is braided, and her eyes are kind but serious. "Who are you?" Mira asks. "And how do you know about this feather?" "My name is Elara," the old woman says. "I am a keeper of ancient knowledge. I know many things about magical objects, including phoenix feathers." "Phoenix feathers? Is that what this is?" Mira looks at the glowing feather in her hand. Elara nods. "Phoenix feathers are very rare and very powerful. They are not meant for humans to possess. When you took it, you activated an ancient curse." "A curse?" Mira's voice shakes. "The marks on my skin." "The marks show that the feather is binding to your soul," Elara explains. "If you do not return it to the phoenix before the next full moon, the fire will consume you completely." "But I don't know where to find a phoenix," Mira cries. "I just want to go home and return the feather to the man I stole it from." Elara shakes her head sadly. "You cannot go back. The feather has brought you to this realm, the realm of magical creatures. The man you stole it from was a guardian, someone who protects magical objects in your world. He has been searching for this feather for many years." "How do I find the phoenix?" Mira asks, trying to stay calm. The phoenix lives on the highest peak of the Fire Mist Mountains. Elara points to a distant mountain visible above the trees. But the journey is dangerous. Many creatures will try to take the feather from you. Why would they want it? A phoenix feather can grant great power, Elara says. Some would use it for terrible things. The feather must return to its rightful owner. Mira looks at the distant mountains. They seem impossibly far away. I will help you begin your journey, Elara says kindly, but I cannot go all the way. My magic is limited in these times. Elara gives Mira a small bag. Inside, Mira finds bread, dried fruit, and a small flask of water. This will help you for a few days, Elara says. Follow the stream north. It will lead you to the edge of the forest. From there, you must cross the silver plains and then climb the mountains. Thank you, Mira says. She has never thanked anyone before. It feels strange, but good. Be careful who you trust, Elara warns, and remember, you cannot let go of the feather until you reach the phoenix. The pain will be too great. With these final words, Elara touches her staff to the ground. A bright light surrounds her, and when it fades, she is gone. Mira is alone again. She looks at the feather in her hand and then at the mountains in the distance. She has never been on a quest before. She has never had to save herself from a curse, but now she has no choice. I can do this, she tells herself, and begins to walk along the stream. Chapter 2 Comprehension Questions. Number 1. Who is Elara? A. A phoenix in disguise. B. A keeper of ancient knowledge. C. The guardian Mira stole from. The correct answer is B. A keeper of ancient knowledge. Number 2. What will happen to Mira if she doesn't return the feather before the next full moon? A. She will be trapped in the magical realm forever. B. The fire will consume her completely. C. She will turn into a phoenix. The correct answer is B. The fire will consume her completely. Number 3. Why can't Mira simply let go of the feather? A. The feather is stuck to her hand. B. The pain will be too great if she lets go. C. The feather will fly away on its own. The correct answer is B. The pain will be too great if she lets go. Chapter 3. The Phoenix. For 3 days, Mira has followed the stream. She has left the forest behind and now walks across the silver plains. The grass here shines like metal under the sun. It is beautiful but strange. Everything in this realm is different from her home. The marks from the feather have spread further. They now cover her chest and are climbing up her neck. Mira feels hot all the time, like she has a fever. She knows she must hurry. In the distance, the Fire Mist Mountains grow closer. Clouds of red mist circle their peaks, giving them their name. Mira has never climbed a mountain before. The thought scares her, but not as much as the curse. On the 4th day, Mira reaches the foot of the mountains. A narrow path winds upward among the sharp rocks. She begins to climb, careful with each step. The feather in her hand pulses with light, growing brighter as she gets higher. It knows it's going home, she thinks. Halfway up the mountain, Mira stops to rest. She sits on a flat rock and drinks from her flask. The water is almost gone. She hopes she will find more soon. Suddenly, she hears a strange sound, like wings beating the air. She looks up and sees a large creature flying toward her. It has the body of a lion, but the head and wings of an eagle. Mira has heard stories about such creatures. It is a griffin. The griffin lands in front of her, blocking the path. Its gold eyes fix on the feather in her hand. "Human," the griffin speaks in a deep voice. "Give me the phoenix feather." Mira stands up, her legs shaking. "I cannot. It is cursed. If I give it to you, it will kill me." "That is not my concern." The griffin steps closer. "The feather will give me power over fire. I need it." "Please," Mira begs, "I must return it to the phoenix. Look at what it's doing to me." She shows the griffin the marks on her skin. The griffin studies her for a moment. Its fierce eyes soften slightly. "You speak the truth. I sense the curse upon you." The griffin steps aside. "Very well, I will let you pass, but beware, others will not be so kind." "Thank you," Mira says, relieved. "When you see the phoenix," the griffin adds, "tell him that Skyclaw honored the ancient treaty." Mira nods and continues her journey upward. The path grows steeper and narrower. In some places, she must climb with one hand, keeping the feather safe in the other. By sunset, Mira reaches a plateau near the top of the mountain. The air is thin here, making it hard to breathe. The marks from the feather now cover most of her body. Her time is running out. In the center of the plateau is a large nest made of golden branches. It glows with inner light, but it appears empty. "Hello?" Mira calls out. "I have brought back your feather." No answer comes. Mira approaches the nest carefully. When she is just a few steps away, the air suddenly ignites. Flames appear from nowhere, surrounding the nest. Mira steps back in fear. From within the flames, a magnificent bird emerges. It is larger than any bird Mira has ever seen or imagined. Its feathers are flames, red, orange, gold, and even blue at the tips. Its eyes shine like stars. This is the phoenix. "Human child," the phoenix speaks, its voice like music and fire combined. "You have taken what is mine." Mira falls to her knees. "I'm sorry. I didn't know what it was. Please take it back and remove this curse." She holds out the feather. It glows brighter than ever in the presence of the phoenix. The phoenix lowers its head to look directly at Mira. "Many have stolen my feathers over the centuries. Most have perished before reaching me. You have shown courage and determination." "I just want to go home," Mira says honestly. "The feather is part of me," the phoenix explains. "Each feather contains a piece of my magic, my life force. When humans take it, it seeks to return by binding with their life force." "Can you stop it?" Mira asks desperately. "Yes. Place the feather in my nest." Mira approaches the nest again. The flames part for her. She places the feather gently on the golden branches. Immediately, the feather bursts into flame and then turns to ash. The phoenix breathes on the ash, and a new feather grows from it. The marks on Mira's skin begin to fade. The curse is lifted, the phoenix says, but its magic has changed you. You have carried my fire within you. A part of it will always remain. Mira looks at her hands. The marks are gone, but her fingertips still have a slight golden glow. What does that mean? She asks. It means you have learned something valuable, the phoenix says, and it means you can find your way home. Mira closes her eyes. She thinks of Oakvale, of the marketplace, and even the abandoned barn where she sleeps. Thank you, she whispers. She feels warmth surrounding her like gentle flames. When she opens her eyes again, she is back in the barn. Sunlight streams through the cracks in the walls. It is morning in Oakvale. Mira looks at her hands. The golden glow is faint but still there. She will never forget her journey or the phoenix. Most importantly, she has learned something about taking things that don't belong to her. Some treasures come with unexpected costs. From that day forward, Mira stops stealing. Instead, she uses her quick hands to help others, carrying water, fixing roofs, and picking fruit in the orchards. The villagers no longer call her the Shadow. They call her by her real name, Mira, the girl with the golden fingertips. And sometimes, on cold nights, when she cups her hands together, a small, harmless flame appears, a reminder of her adventure and the last phoenix feather. Chapter 3, Comprehension Questions. Number 1. What creature does Mira encounter on the mountain path? A. A dragon. B. A griffin. C. A phoenix chick. The correct answer is B. A griffin. Number 2. What happens when Mira places the feather in the phoenix nest? A. The feather bursts into flame and then turns to ash. B. The feather multiplies into many feathers. C. The feather disappears completely. The correct answer is A. The feather bursts into flame and then turns to ash. Number 3. After the curse is lifted, what remains with Mira? A. A small phoenix feather. B. The ability to speak with animals. C. A slight golden glow on her fingertips. The correct answer is C. A slight golden glow on her fingertips. Epilogue, Golden Legacy. 5 years after her adventure, Mira had become Oakvale's most respected healer. The phoenix's magic had granted her more than just glowing fingertips. She could warm the sick with her touch and sense illness like fire sensing kindling. One evening, a man in a red cloak visited her small healing house. "I've been searching for you," said the guardian, his eyes widening at her golden fingertips. Few return from the realm of magical creatures. "I learned my lesson," Mira replied, a small flame dancing above her palm. The guardian nodded thoughtfully. "The phoenix chose well. We need someone to help protect the boundary between realms. Me? Mira asked, surprised. Someone who understands both worlds. Someone changed by magic but rooted in humanity. Mira considered the village that had become her true home, where children now called her Golden Hands instead of the Shadow. I'll help, she decided, but Oakvale remains my home. As it should be, the guardian smiled. The best guardians are those who know exactly what they're protecting. The end.
Thank you for watching this video until the end. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notifications bell. This isn't an artificial intelligence. The story was narrated by In English with Lisa. I'm a native speaking teacher, and this is my real voice. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I love hearing from all of you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications bell so you never miss a new lesson. Plus, you'll help my channel grow and you'll give me the possibility to create other videos that you can watch for free. See you soon. Bye.